Today we finally got ourselves the Gold Hilder from 5K Toys. I pre-ordered this a while ago. Hello everyone. We are looking at this new toy that we just got. It says exclusive on it. Combatants Fight for Glory Gold Hilder. I think that's how I'm saying it right, but I don't even know. It's from Xerxray. I guess is how you say it. I don't really know. Box, beautiful box, beautiful box. Don't mind Freddy, get that motherfucker out of here. Let's open her up and see what we got inside. Now that we got this open, let's look at the, accessories before we get into the beautiful toy. It's already looking, amazing, but okay, first right here, oh shit. We got ourselves a little axe. Beautiful job on it. Little war axe. We got ourselves, get this shit out. Sword and a sheath. Shit right here. Look at that. Beautiful work on it. Put that shit in here. Has a little peg. I think there might be a peg on it so you can stick it in there. Beautiful, beautiful. Has a little dagger. Nice. Then we got ourselves a couple of hands. These are like some, I don't know what type of shitty ass hands these are. Beautiful work on them, but I don't know, like 6, 7, I don't know. We got ourselves some fists right here. Look at those. Beautiful fists, beautiful fists. Fist people. Some hands. Some open hands, hello, hello, how you doing, what's up, whatever. And then we got ourselves some little gooner feet right here. Look at those, beautiful feet, beautiful. I guess you could switch them off. Now let's, oh yeah, I forgot. She comes with a little, that little fur cloak she had on. Pretty sure this is like the cloak, probably her loincloth, I guess, I don't know. Beautiful though, look at that. Beautiful, so soft, looks nice. Let's get to the figure now. Let's just move all this shit away. Before we get to the figure, I forgot there's 2 more pieces right here. We got a big ass, oh, should I rip it? No, I didn't. Battle axe, look at that. Beautiful. 2-handed, 1-handed, do what you want with it. Beautiful. And her helmet. It's supposed to be flexible because I guess it could fit through her head so it's not messed up and stiff. It's nice actually. Pretty good. Look at that. Beautiful scope. Let's get to this figure now. Look at that. These things come off right here. Kind of like, see, look at that. It comes off. Beautiful work on it. Feet looking musty. Articulation. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. Nice. Back articulation. Barely has any in the front. They got some shitty articulation on the elbows. Look, that looks disgusting. Ugh, nasty. Paint looking like it's gonna come off already. Lift up the little skirt, little booty. These come off right here. If you want to see a little, ooh, too much. Her little headpiece toupee comes off. That's if you could put the little helmet on right there, but honestly, looks beautiful. Beautiful work. I wish there was more head sculpts though, but look at that. Amazing. Amazing, look at that. It's nice. All this comes off basically, you can have her naked or whatever with only her underwear on. Put the little cloth on her. Look, I think this is where the sword goes, maybe, the dagger. No, the dagger goes in here, I'm sure. Let me see. look at that. That's where the dagger goes. Beautiful. I think the sword. Hold on. It looks like it goes there, but I'm not sure. I'm not trying to break anything. Let's just take off all this armor and see how it looks after that. This shit's pretty dog shit, honestly. I don't really like the elbows. But let's take this off and see what's going on. Now that we took off all the clothes before I show this, you know, I mean, I left the bra. I'm not doing none of that. I'm not trying to get in trouble. This was on her right hand, on her side. It's part of her arm, her leg. Look at that, beautiful. Slips right off, slips right in. Not that hard to take off. Her little belt loincloth. Some little bone teeth, you know, she killed some people or mammals. I don't know what the hell she killed. Other arm is this part. Beautiful gold bracelet, armband, a little necklace. Amazing. And then we got ourselves her other leg parts. Nice, nice, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. Oops, I dropped it. All right. Let's move all this to the side. Now, for the big reveal. Oof, man, oh man, look at that. Beautiful. Looking amazing. Beautiful skin color, beautiful sculpt and everything. Amazing work on the feet, knees, body, except the arms and elbows. Face sculpt, beautiful. Anyways, that's about it for this video. She's not that bad. I mean, she's kind of ass because, you know, it only gives some swords and shit like that. Missing toupee and shit. Elbows, pretty dog shit. I don't like how they made them. Body sculpt and everything, skin color, you know, everything. The little fur shit they gave us, beautiful, amazing. Would I want another face maybe, you know, like a type face, you know, like she's trying to beat up some dudes, maybe. Would I want like a smiling face? Maybe. Would I probably want something else in there? Maybe. I don't know what the hell else, but probably some new face sculpts would have been good with it. But honestly, it's not that bad. Other than that, pretty good figure. It's kind of ass at the same time. I'll see you guys in the next one, and have a good one. I bet you got that new car smell. Beautiful.